Those Witch Time punishes are very scary.
Yes.
Let's see if we can maybe see some of that Witch Time action in this next match. Gio versus EVO Games, AeroLink. Now, AeroLink, like we said, taking first place at the last 2 tournaments that he's attended.
Mm-hmm.
Still in this winner's bracket. I think that for him, the scariest players for him to really face are players who he hasn't really played before. And he's dealt with Gio. He knows what to do in this matchup. So he's not all that terrified. But do you think that he should be?
Maybe. I could see this being kind of awkward for Bayonetta, just because Rob controls the middle spacing really well, and I could see actually getting in on his forward airs, his projectiles, as Bayonetta being pretty difficult.
You're right. Most characters in general have a tough time getting in on Rob, and the kind of abysmal approach options that Bayonetta has might exacerbate that problem, but as we can see from the percent standpoint, it looks like it's only AeroLink that's been able to get any openings in this game.
Yeah, definitely choosing his attacks very, very carefully. Not getting hit by any of his projectiles. Instant speed, commentator's curse. Until right then. Doing a really good job navigating neutral. Not getting hit by neutralized forward airs.
He's playing very airborne more than anything else.
Yeah, using the down-angled forward B to do the attack from sort of a dive kick angle from above. You can see that being a good way to circumvent the control that Rob has of the space in front of him.
It's a matter of how Gio's going to start adapting to that. And like showing his hand. And how he's going to be choosing to approach. Still such a patient game back and forth from both.
Yeah, AeroLink got to be really careful not to get clipped by something because it can be leading into a lot of damage. Just like that, the situation is the damage itself from the gyro hitting it isn't really that bad, but the positioning afterwards is what's really, really scary because then Gio can move forward, start going for those grabs that he just got, start going for forward airs and other mix-ups. And since Bayonetta has pretty low startup moves, it can be pretty difficult for her to just press buttons at her opponent in a scramble.
More often than not, you find a lot of Bayonettas kind of taking those hits or popping the bat within. Forward throw here from AeroLink. And they will try to go for that really, really strong down air. Rob does have a pretty big hurt box, so I think there's a good chance that that option might connect later on in this set.
Oh, this could be big. Okay, nice damage. You're not going to be able to kill him too early on a stage like this. Got a really, really high ceiling.
Oh!
That looked untechable. I'm pretty sure that was untechable.
Yeah. Even reacting to that, I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Oh, yeah.
Akio comes in, gets the grab. And this is where I really feel like this could be a tough matchup for AeroLink. Rob gets a lot of utility off of grabs, and that kind of takes off the primary trump card that AeroLink has in this matchup, which revolves around that Witch Time.
That is a very good point, yeah. And because Bayonetta is sort of a faster falling character and also pretty light, she will be dying for the throw combos pretty consistently.
It's just about how Gio is able to kind of get that initial percent. That's where he really struggled, and I think a lot of that does have to deal with AeroLink's more airborne style of approaches.
Yeah, Rob doesn't really have attacks that attack like at that 45-degree angle that she comes out down with the dive kick. And a dive kick, even if he does shield it, is pretty safe on block.
Now we're getting a couple of scrappy hits. That's what we've noticed, I think, in a lot of this matches. A few scrappy hits here and there, but then the minute that they get something meaningful, it is so important for the match.
Yeah, both these characters can output a lot of damage. You can see there the side B, the hitbox is just so big. It's so difficult to actually beat it in place and attack of your own.
Gio actually traveling right above that down smash. Really fortunate that he chose to go the high route that he did. In a rough spot.
Yeah, Charlie starting to look for the Witch Time. Definitely will be a kill at these percents, even against every character like Rob.
Honestly, I love how patient Gio is playing this. I feel like other players that we've seen tonight would probably be hit by a lot of these Witch Times, but because he's playing it so calculated. Oh, except there! Except there!
Yeah.
Except
Yeah,
there!
you just need one. You just need to get one witch time. That's why it's so strong. It's not just because of the reward that you get, but the risk therein. Since it's got less end lag than the other counters, he can be throwing it out. And you know, if he gets a bite and reels that in, it's gonna be huge.
And it was like a catch-22 for him because of where he was positioned. He felt like he needed some kind of an aggressive option, else he might have been hit by a smash attack, something strong. And instead, he ends up, he's like stuck between a rock and a hard place. And that hard place happened to be pretty damn hard.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Oh, that's funny. He still puts the fire back down when she gets past with him. Yeah, get clipped a little bit for that. Missed on smash.
Gyo, I think, is having a bit of an easier time controlling the distance on the stage, and that's because the stage is a little bit more claustrophobic.
Yeah, there's a lot less airspace for AeroLink to be navigating around it. He's still going to be able to set up, whenever he does get into the right position, he's still going to be able to set up those quarter circle forward specials, those dive kicks. But a little bit less room to move back, a little bit less room to, wiggle around, which will be easier to pin down afterwards.
Something that I've noticed from Gyo is not only is he having a hard time landing the top, but we're not seeing that crisp utilization and that crisp punishment after he gets to the top like we're used to seeing. Big up air, giving Gyo some stage control here. And whoa, AeroLink trying to come in with a dive kick, but no time really for Gyo to punish. Gets that up smash though, that was perfect positioning there.
Very far reach on that launching hitbox behind him. So that's one thing that I think is something that will be of note later on down the line once people like really start like delving into what they can do against Bayonetta. Is that her side B, it's pretty, it goes into good damage on hit. It's pretty safe on shield because she bounces back. But if it actually whiffs completely, she hits the ground and she's got some lag as she slides down. So I think in the long run, the way that people should be countering that is not by actively shielding it, but just spot dodging it and then hitting her with a quick move while she's in the end lag eventually hitting the ground.
You picking up a really good point. Gyo has plenty of time to experiment with options like that. So far, maintaining a pretty great lead. Lots of percentage on AeroLink. Gyo's still maintaining his initial stock.
Yep, having to be a little bit aggressive off stage. Really needs to be ending the stock soon. Oh, this could be it. Oh.
He tried going for the witch time there, didn't he?
I think that was that was a witch time. I think. It's hard to tell sometimes.
It is hard to
between
tell.
her witch time and her air dodge animation because they both have like the little tumble. But I think judging off the way that his momentum changed as he did it, was probably a witch time.
Knowing AeroLink, he's probably going to be going for a much wider stage.
Yes, yeah, he's going to want to have more room to run around, more airspace to be dancing around in.
Whoa, Battlefield, honestly, I don't know if I was expecting that. On one hand, it gives him platforms to kind of escape some of the pressure, but on the other hand, it still does have that problem I feel that Town and City had, where it's like a
very
pretty
claustrophobic.
restricted, yeah.
And not only that, I think, but that all the platforms also give Gyo somewhere where he can hide from the dive kick. So if he just stays underneath the platform, AeroLink will basically never be able to dive kick him. He'll have to be like moved back a little bit. But yeah, that's where I would expect Rob to be playing from for most of this game, like entrenched behind at the edge of the stage behind the platform, using that as a sort of a shield in between him and the aerial Bayonetta.
Bayonetta has some similarities to characters like ZSS, but how does she fare whenever it comes to utilizing platforms for combos? Because we look at characters like ZSS and they gain so much from platforms, but what does Bayonetta get off of them?
I feel like she's, from what I've seen so far, it doesn't seem like she gets as much. Like Bayonetta, for Zeo2, it really extends her up air strings. She can just carry people all over the place. But Bayonetta and her combos are she's usually just carrying people regardless. Like the way that she uses her up B and her side B make it pretty difficult to actually come back and touch back to the ground afterwards. So I don't know if she'll be able to get too much benefit off of it. Gyo
still maintaining the slight lead that he has. Again, that patient style, like it's really difficult for AeroLink to find the openings that he's hoping for. Oh my god!
I wonder if Gio recognized the animation. Oh, the witch time. This could be it.
Oh!
No, misses the up smash. That might not have killed quite yet, but we'll see now. So wow, yep, that will be enough.
Gio's getting punished very heavily for using those nairs as he's returning onto the stage. And that might be a little bit of autopilot. Usually for Rob, that's a relatively safe option to do.
Yeah, usually it's something you can just throw out, but that's one of the terrors of Bayonetta is if you ever get too comfortable doing one thing, she will punish you for it, and punish you hard.
Let's see if the robot can maybe change up his programming. Despite being in control for most of this match, he finds himself at a touch of a deficit. And whoa, AeroLink. What is he doing down there?
Yeah, it seems pretty scary. Most characters that have that hits like that, whenever you do them in that sort of situation, you just die. But since Bayonetta can do her up B and then side B and then up B, it's actually a relatively safe thing to do. As long as you actually hit them with the down air and they don't clip you with something as you're trying to recover afterwards.
That's right. AeroLink doing a great job here of extending this lead. But the tombstone, like we said, Rob gets a lot off of these platforms. Maybe a chance for Gio to start climbing back into this match. That gyro interrupting the follow-up opportunity. There's another nair.
Yes, have to start being careful with him. He's getting about 50% where if now that his switch time is fresh, since he's on a new stock, he could potentially die.
I think what's interesting is the way that he's using the nairs now, because previously they were approaching nairs, but it seems like he's either doing standing in place nairs or retreating nairs to make it so that it's a bit more difficult for AeroLink to get away with the witch time.
Yes.
More so, it's an option to set up a wall.
Yeah, rather than pushing into his opponent's face.
Exactly. Little changes.
Yeah, very, very important.
You're right, he is getting very comfortable with those nairs. That large hitbox that option has might come back to haunt him.
Yeah, AeroLink trying to get one witch time in, does not get it. It will still be a viable kill option for a very long time, especially now that Gio was at a really high percent.
Oh, that was ridiculous. He was trying to go for a smash attack, I think, something like that. And he extended his hurtbox just a touch where the gyro clipped him.
Yeah.
It gives Gio enough time to get onto the stage. And that was all the time they needed to set up with the up smash.
Yeah. Yeah, the gyro was behind him again, so he couldn't roll away because he would have just rolled right into it. If he had rolled into him, I'm pretty sure the up smash launcher hitbox would have clipped him. So very, very bad situation to be put into.
Those are the moments where I really wish we had instant replay to kind of go back and figure out what happened, because that was my guess as to what happened. Crazy, crazy set. Gio coming out on top 2-0 over AeroLink.